Andrew Tate's lawyer claimed there is no evidence to support allegations of human trafficking, rape, or organized crime against him or his brother. The former professional kickboxer turned controversial influencer, 36, and his brother Tristan were detained in Romania last month as part of an investigation by the Romanian Organized Crime Bureau. Eugene Videnic, who represents both brothers, told Romanian news site Gandul the defense had not been given the opportunity to study the prosecution file for the case. I will point this out from the beginning, that even up to the present moment, the criminal investigation file has not been made available to us to ensure the effective defense of our clients. In this sense, I would like to point out, at least from this point of view, I am also somewhat amazed there is not a single piece of evidence apart from the victim's statement that leads to the idea that a crime of rape was committed. Earlier, local media reported the Tate brothers had been rushed to hospital after a medical examination. Andrew Tate misogyny claims ripped out of context, says lawyer. More from Eugene Videnic, the lawyer representing the Tate brothers. Speaking about claims the men had contempt for women, Mr. Videnic said, "They say that these issues are ripped out of context, out of some interviews they have done on social media. But they also say if we live our lives surrounded by over 300 people, women and men, we have a lot of girlfriends and supporters all over the world. We've been out in public all the time with our girlfriends, and there have been no complaints from our girlfriends. People have come out in public and said that they've been with one of the Tate brothers, and he's not a violent, uneducated, abusive character as he is being portrayed at this point." Mr. Tate has been the subject of much criticism in recent weeks, primarily for his views on women, which have been denounced as misogynistic. In one video in which he is seen discussing feminism, Tate said women should shut the up, have kids, sit at home, be quiet, and make coffee. Andrew Tate's online character can't be used as evidence, lawyer claims. Eugene Videnic, who represents Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan, told Romanian online newspaper Gandul that the far-right influencer's online persona could not be used against him in court. The lawyer said he believed the character someone like Mr. Tate portrays on social media could not be used as evidence in a criminal trial, as it may not reflect who they are in real life. Speaking about what role social media may play in the case, Mr. Videnic said, "In the case of the Tate brothers, I don't know what their intent was in promoting themselves on social media. But I sit here and wonder, can that intent from the social media stand as evidence in a criminal prosecution case with respect to a criminal character?" Romanian anti-organized crime agency DICOT said 2 British citizens and 2 Romanians were suspected of being part of a criminal group focused on human trafficking on 29 December. Their appeals will be heard against a judge's decision to extend their arrest warrants from 24 hours to 30 days, DICOT added. Andrew Tate lawyer says rape and trafficking allegations have no evidence. The lawyer representing Andrew Tate has said there is no evidence to support allegations of human trafficking, rape, or organized crime against the 36-year-old social media influencer or his brother Tristan. Eugene Videnic, who represents both brothers, told Romanian online newspaper Gandul the defense had not been given the opportunity to study the prosecution file for the case. The lawyer said several electronic devices were seized in April last year, which were subject to computer searches. He added, "I will point this out from the beginning, that even up to the present moment, the criminal investigation file has not been made available to us to ensure the effective defense of our clients. In this sense, I would like to point out, at least from this point of view, I am also somehow amazed there is not a single piece of evidence apart from the victim's statement that leads to the idea that a crime of rape was committed." Asked what evidence there was in support of a human trafficking offense, Mr. Videnic said, "In my view, there is no evidence there either, and I'm talking about evidence leading by itself or directly to the formation of an opinion of reasonable suspicion regarding the commission of offenses provided for and punishable by criminal law. Andrew Tate's account posted another tweet referencing the Matrix after an earlier post which said it was responsible for attacking him. Mr. Tate has previously claimed to believe that reality is a matrix, referring to the dystopian Keanu Reeves sci-fi film where people are led by computers to work until they die. The latest tweet from his account, which also shared a message attributed to Mr. Tate's lawyer, read, "The Matrix does not play fair. They play to win." In a recent exchange with climate activist Greta Thunberg, Tate posted a bizarre video in which he accused Ms. Thunberg of being a slave of the Matrix. Sufyan Ahmed's take on the toxic culture behind the jailed influencer. News of Andrew Tate's arrest has been met with relief by many, hoping this will bring an end to his relevance. However, in my view and experience, the damage is done. Tate's views, amplified by social media, has already led to huge numbers of young men from my generation being manipulated. And without urgent intervention, we may end up with a lost generation of young men. Let me tell you what I've seen. There is no denying the immense reach Tate achieved. He was the most Googled man over the summer of 2022. Videos with his hashtag have amassed 13 billion views on TikTok. His mentoring scheme currently has 160,000 paying subscribers. Once you delve into what Tate preaches to the masses, his social media reach is terrifying. Tate has made comments such as, "Women bear some responsibility for rape," has compared women to dogs, and proudly confessed in one video with a fellow YouTuber to being an absolute misogynist, stating that he was in fact a realist. When you're a realist, you're sexist. The application of these views should terrify everyone. Romanian News says Tate hospitalized after medical exam. Speculation over Andrew Tate's hospitalization stems from a report by Antenna 3, a CNN-partnered Romanian news site. The report read, "Yesterday, he, Tate, was taken out of the central prison of the Capitol Police and taken to a hospital because he was incarcerated. According to the procedures, he was given a medical examination and the prison doctor asked him if he was suffering from certain ailments." The attorney for the Tate brothers notified the Central Detention Center and stated that he had certain medical problems. Based on this notification, yesterday he was taken to a specialist consultation in a hospital in the capital. The report added that he was later returned to the prison where he was being held. Andrew Tate sends cryptic social media updates saying, "Matrix attacked me," amid reported hospitalization. Far-right influencer Andrew Tate sent a cryptic tweet on Sunday amid local media reports that one of the two Tate brothers had been hospitalized in Romania. Mr. Tate, 36, and his brother Tristan Tate remain in custody in Romania after they were detained under human trafficking and rape charges. It is unclear whether the tweet was sent by Mr. Tate himself or by someone else controlling his account. We trust in Tate, guys. We believe his system and morals are above everything and everyone. And even if he has made mistakes in his past, those sins have already been paid for by the efforts he makes for a more sane and moral society.